How does Christianity compare to the other main world religions? How is it unique? What makes it better?
Okay, I mentioned this last week, and I think it's a fairly important point. I don't think that analyzing things in terms of world religions is the most effective way of analyzing things. Because world religions are really a conglomeration of a lot of different things. Buddhism, there's a lot of variety in Buddhism. Which Buddhism are you talking about? Or Taoism, or Shintoism, or Hinduism. I mean, what you have are a set of texts usually, and a number of schools of thought. There's family resemblances in the world religion, but it's not like a clear-cut package, and they bleed into one another all over the place. As is true with the Christian religion. What is the Christian religion? Well, what are you talking about here? Catholicism, Protestantism, Pentecostalism, there's a wide variety there. I don't think the best way to analyze truth claims is by way of these broad things called world religions. I would rather take the claims one at a time. Which truth claim of which particular family of religions are you talking about? And now we have something that we can intelligently talk about and discuss. How does the Christian truth claim, for example, that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, how does that relate to the way Muslims tend to talk about Jesus, or the way it's recorded in the Quran? Well, the Gospels and the epistles present Jesus as being fully divine. They pray to Jesus and they worship him. In Islam, it says that it's blasphemy to do that. In fact, I debated a Muslim one time, and I thought they were praying a prayer before we did this thing because it was held by the Islamic Society. And I thought they were praying, and I was being devout, trying to go along with things. Turns out the guy was quoting this passage, this surah in the Quran that was cursing me for being a blasphemer for believing in Jesus Christ as the Son of God. Here I am praising God for it. It's like, thank you, Jesus. May the heathen burn in hell. So there's a real difference there, and you got to kind of take it on a case-by-case basis. Having said all that, I'll say the most unique thing, and there's a lot of commonality between all the world religions, and a lot of commonality between what the Gospels and the epistles portray and what you find in some strands of other religions, including the Quran. So it's not that the Quran's all wrong. I think there's some stuff there that's very compatible with what we find in the Gospels and the epistles, but there's obviously some stuff that's radically incompatible. And so I would say for all of the quote-unquote world religions, you have to take it on a case-by-case basis. There's some areas where there's stuff in the religious texts of other traditions that I find to be very valuable. I love Taoism. I'll tell you, I love Taoism. The Tao Te Ching is, I think, a brilliant book. Lao Tzu, we're not sure whether he existed, but he's supposedly the author of this. But if he did exist, he was brilliant. I mean, there's some really good stuff there. It helps me when I read it. And I also find that's compatible with what I already believe. When I find stuff, I have reasons for believing Jesus Christ is the Son of God, and therefore reasons for believing that this community and its documents are divinely inspired. That then becomes my criteria for what I will accept or reject wherever I find it, whether we're talking about religion or science or whatever. The criteria for me is it consistent with what I know about God on the basis primarily of Jesus Christ? And then, by extension, the whole scriptural tradition. So you take it one at a time. No other religion, however, or religious tradition says that Jesus Christ is who the Gospels and the Epistles say is. That's the most unique thing, that God became a human being for us to be reconciled to him.